The old woman in the window. I longed for her, and my heart was seeking her out. I needed no direction or any map. As I made my way up the street to the house where I once lived, the grass was overgrown and old newspapers lay at the door. The house looked abandoned. I began calling out her name, but no words came from my lips. I pounded on the door and no sound came from my hands. I frantically began looking through the windows, hoping to find some sign of life. The house looked run down, like no one had lived there in years. There was a sadness to it, an empty, lonely feeling. I made my way around to the back bedroom window, and just as I was about to give up hope, there in a bed laid a woman. I stared at the lady, hoping to know her. She looked old and sickly as she laid in her bed. She did not move, but in between her hands she held a picture. The picture was worn, like it had been folded and unfolded too many times, and the edges were torn and the picture was faded. I could barely make out the picture, but in this rundown house, in this old sickly woman's hands, was clenched a picture of me. Who was this woman? As I sat there staring through the window, the lady slowly turned her head and looked in my direction, and tears ran down her face. It was at that moment that I realized who this old woman was. I was in shock as I stood there frozen in disbelief. I tried to scream for her and yell out to her, but she didn't even move. It was like she was looking through me. Why couldn't she see me? Why did she look so much older than me? How long was I gone? My body began to feel weak. My legs began to give way as I fell to my knees and began to cry uncontrollably, calling out to God, Lord, help me to understand.